Hello, I'm Tripwire, and you are watching the very first progress video that I am putting out for my main account, and the progress is going to be towards my Achievement Diary cape, as mentioned in my previous videos about this series. And the very first clip I want to start with is that I got another thieving level, and I have a screenshot of it right here from OS Buddy. There's me getting 89 thieving, which puts me at just 2 levels away from 91, which is a requirement needed for me to complete the last task in the Desert Elites. So then that will be one more Achievement Diary knocked off the list, and only 3 left to go. And as you can see from my outfit, I was thinking I might go and do my Spiritual Mage's task, but I think I'd like to leave Slayer for when I've made a little bit more progress towards the Achievement Diary. So I think I'm going to keep working on Thieving and see if I can knock that out sooner rather than later and finish that off. So I guess that'll be it for my very first clip. I don't really know how I'm going to structure these all the time, whether they're just going to be like that, screenshots of levels, or something interesting happening. I know Mr. Mammal's kind of the expert when it comes to making a progress video that's just kind of like a bunch of little clips of progress assembled together, but I guess we'll see how it ends up going. So I'm here under Taverley in the dungeon in the Black Knight's Fortress, or whatever you want to call it. I know the other one's called the Fortress, but I'm down here because one of the requirements that I was not aware of is to kill 1,300 Black Knights for the Falador Elite Diaries, because that will enable you to purchase a white two-handed sword from Survivin', and I believe I just recently hit 500 Black Knight kills, so I'm still quite a ways off, but that is what I'm down here working on, and I thought I would take this time to go over all the specific requirements that I do not meet still, just so we can kind of figure out where I stand, what I still need to do exactly. So the only thing for Karamja, obviously, is the 91 rune crafting to be able to craft 56 nature runes at once. That's still quite a ways away, as I'm only 82 rune crafting. Although the next Elite Diary that I complete, I will be able to bump that up to 83, because I will be using the lamp on it, which gives 50k experience. That's Karamja, just one requirement, and then the getting that rune crafting level up will also help me with the Falador Elite, because I need to be able to craft 252 air runes at the same time. There's the white two-handed sword that I just mentioned, and the last one is jump over the strange floor in Taverley Dungeon, which I haven't even looked into, but I'm assuming I can do because I have 85 agility, and I've done everything else related to agility in the diaries that I know of, so I'm pretty sure I can do that one. Kandarin is the one I'm farthest away from. I haven't even completed the hard, mostly because I hate Barbarian Assault. The only thing that I have left in hard is to purchase and equip a Granite Body from Barb Assault, and you need to go back through and kill the Queen again to do that, so I haven't done that. And following that, of course, reach level 5 in every Barbarian Assault roll. That one's going to kill me. Haven't done the specific farming one just because I knew that I was so far away from the Kandarin elites that I didn't bother with these other things, and I'm pretty sure I can do all of these. That one will require a 1 level boost, but that's no big deal. And that one I should look into, but I'm pretty sure I can do everything in the Kandarin already, as long as I can put in the time for Barbarian Assault. And the last one is the Desert one, and the only one that I'm missing, as I think I covered in the other video, is the 91 thieving requirement, which you cannot boost. So I am working on that. Those are the only things that I have left to do for the diary. I'm really not that far off. It's just that some of the requirements that I have left will take a while. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is continue canoning the Black Knight so that I can purchase a white two-handed sword from Survivin'. Well, I don't have a video showing it, but I did take a screenshot when I finished up killing Black Knights for the Falador Elite Diaries, and now I am a White Knight Master, which means that I did, in fact, end up killing 1,300 Black Knights and unlock the ability to purchase a two-handed white sword from Survivin', which I have done, so that is another thing knocked off the list. Look at me go, I'm actually training thieving like I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, that is what I'm doing. I'm 89 thieving right now, out of 91. I'm about a 1.5 levels away from being done with thieving, which means that I'll then be done with the Elite Desert Diary. There'll be 1 less to go, and then the lamp from that will get me a rune crafting level, which will contribute to me being closer to being done with Karamja and Falador. Right now it's just a matter of finding time to play and not playing other games instead, because they are more fun, and that's the tough part. I'm trying to fit in time for all the games I want to play, which is hard. But I'm 222k away from 90 thieving, which should not take that long, and then only 1 level left to go after that, and I'll be done with the Desert Elite, so look for some more thieving levels in some of my next clips. Boom, there's 90 thieving. That means just one level left until I can complete the Desert Elite Diary and steal from the grand gold chest in the last room of Pyramid Plunder. That took a long time because I haven't been playing nearly enough, but only one level to go. Dear God. So on screen right now should be a screenshot that I took after completing the Champion Challenge fight. Underneath the Champions Guild, I actually ended up getting a challenge scroll from a goblin, of which I killed, I think, between 3,000 and 4,000 by my best estimate recently, so that I could get the challenge scroll drop, and I killed the goblin, and I finished that, and thereby finished off the last 2 music tracks that I had not unlocked yet, and that allowed me to get this beautiful music cape right here, which just came out on the 30th of July. And it only took me about a day to finish off the last 11 tracks that I didn't have. And now my updated goal is to trim the music cape, which basically involves doing what I was already doing and getting my Achievement Diaries cape, because that is the last thing I need on the requirements list for trimming the music cape. Okay, so I'm about to hit 91 thieving here, 120 XP. Will one of these get me it? Probably not. Oh, yes it will. And there we go, there's 91 thieving. I'm officially done with the requirements for all the Desert Elites. So I am going to go and continue through these doors until I can get to the last room and finish that diary up. Alright, so here I am in the final room of Pyramid Plunder that requires level 91 thieving that I just got. And here is the Grand Gold chest. I am now going to steal from it like a boss. Congratulations, you've completed all the elite tasks in the desert area. Speak to Jar at the Shantae Pass to claim your reward. That is the Desert Elite Diaries done. Now I'm only missing 3, although there's 2 parts to Candor that I'm missing, Hard and Elite, but 3 diaries that are not finished. That is 1 more knocked off. That is pretty awesome. Alright, so I'm here at Shantae Pass where you need to talk to the NPC to claim your rewards for the Desert Diaries. This guy's name is Jar, for reasons I don't understand. But I've completed all the elite tasks in the Desert Diary. Yes, I can see that. Here's your stuff. Alright, so I got the Desert Amulet 4. I haven't even been reading. The Amulet teleport you back to Narda as much as you want. Completely free passage through Shantae Pass. That's pretty cool. I don't have to buy passes anymore. And I'm not sure if there's anything else. I actually forgot. I haven't done the diaries in a while, so I forget what all this stuff does. But I get the Desert 4 Amulet, and I get another Antique Lamp, which is going straight on to Rune Crafting. Boom, 50k runecrafting experience, 83 runecrafting achieved. So that is just a little bit more progress towards my Karamja and Falador diaries as well. And 2097 total level, almost at the 2100 mark. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that makes progress for the Falador and Karamja diaries. And with Spicy Stew boosts, I think I only need 86 runecrafting to complete both, because then I can get a +5 boost. For double nature runes, which means I'm only 3 levels away in runecrafting from being able to complete both of those, and that is pretty awesome. The biggest hurdle after that will be how much Barbarian Assault I have to do. But in any case, that is me finishing off the Desert Elite Diaries, and I will see you in the next clip. Here I am at Otto's Grotto because I am going to be knocking an elite task off of my list for Kandarin, which is to smith a rune hasta. Boom, there it is. Level 90 smithing required. I've had that requirement for quite some time, and there is my rune hasta. Fashionscape. So I'm standing here in Falador Bank, and I realized that after getting 83 runecrafting, I could theoretically get a +5 boost in order to complete the Falador Elite Diaries now, because the last thing I need is to craft 252 air runes simultaneously, which requires a level of 88. So I actually have a bunch of orange spice stored up in the bank, so I'm going to hopefully be back in the next clip wherein I get a +5 boost. Well, I didn't get the boost, and I used up all of my orange spice. What do you know? Okay, so I just woke up, so I apologize if I don't sound very good, but I went and collected a bunch more orange spice and bought some more stew, so we are going to continue trying to get that boost. Wish me luck. You guys, I got the boost. I got the boost. Look, I got the boost. I have 88 runecrafting, and I'm wearing a tiara. And I really logged back in so I can reset my boost, so I have a minute. to get down there and craft these air runes, which should be no problem because it's right down here. And you of course have to be wearing a tiara because you can't waste the space for a talisman. So I am right here at the ruins. I've got my 88 boost. That took quite a few spices, and here we go. This should be it. 252 air runes have been crafted, and the Falador elites are done too. And I can talk to Cerebral in the Falador courtyard. Alright, so here I am in the Falador courtyard. Found Cerebral, and we're going to claim our reward from him. So, the shield is upgraded. Looks pretty cool too. The tree patch will never become diseased in Falador Park. Shield will restore all of my prayer points twice per day. And an increased chance at higher level ores from cleaning pay dirt. That's pretty cool. My mining is pretty low, so I'm definitely going to be back there at some point. And of course, I get another antique lamp, which is another 50k experience towards rune crafting, which will help with the Karamja Diaries. But look at that, we just knocked out 2 in not that long, and the only ones we have left are Karamja and Kandarins. That's awesome progress. I accidentally opened the casket for the reward in the wilderness. I actually hadn't done a hard clue or any clue in a really long time, but that was apparently number 271. Got my normal rune junk, plate body, kite, rune axe, skirt, and black d'hide body, and I did not bring that, so the GP as well. But yeah, it's a pretty standard crap clue that I decided to do because I've had it in my bank, and I think now what I'm going to try to do is make some progress in Barbarian Assault. So I just played through waves 1 through 10 in Barbarian Assault, painful as this minigame is, so I can finish up the Kandarin hard finally by purchasing a granite body, which costs 95,000 coins, and you need to kill the queen. And if you've killed it in the past, it doesn't count. You need to kill it again, which is what I just did. And wait a minute. Oh, do I have to equip it too? There we go. Okay. There we go. The hards in Kandarin have all been completed. That means that I have only the elite Karamja and the elite Kandarin before I am all done. Now moving on to the elites. For the Kandarin Diary, I need to do these last 3 things. Mix a stamina mix on top of Sears Village Bank. I haven't actually even looked into how to do that. Pick some dwarf weed from the herb patch at Catherby is what I'm doing right now. Boom, there we go. Elite task completed, and now only 2 things left to do for the elite Kandarin. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this first progress video, with progress towards my Achievement Diaries cape, and now with the updated goal of trimming this here music cape that I'm wearing. Hope you enjoyed this video, and in terms of naming conventions for this series, I'm going to be calling this progress video episode x+1, because obviously I jumped in really late, started really late in the process of getting the Achievement Diaries cape. So X is just the number of episodes it would have taken to get to this point, and then +1 because it's the first one after that. So, hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in episode x+2. Goodbye.